Good afternoon and welcome again to day 4 of the 2025 Bowls Queensland Junior State Championships, proudly supported by Drake's Pride, BCIB Insurance Brokers, and proudly hosted by Club Helensvale and also Club Robina. Thank you very much to both those events. We've got Bowls Queensland, proudly supported and sponsored by Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, ACET Sport, J. Carroll Club Promotions and Bioscapes Group. Make sure that if you need those, please jump in and get involved with them. Support those that support our game. And in commentary with me today is Robbie Allen as normal, Master of Ceremonies, and also Troy has made it back. Thanks for joining us, Troy.
Thank you, Alan. And here we are into the post-sectional stuff, hey?
Yeah, down to the nitty-gritty, getting there now. So, as you can see up in the top right corner, it is the under-18 open pairs post-sectional. Should be a pretty good game here with Lacey Gerick and Riley Gerick up against Madysen Parkinson and Logan Hughes. So there's no trial ends, we're straight into this. And there is a timer on it, is there? Okay, so 2 hours and 15 minutes.
I doubt we'll trouble that. We've been going fairly well for time today.
And there's our other under-18 post section with Gilman up against Bremer. So, a couple of very good games here. They should get straight into their work here.
Madysen just looking to correct a little on her first bowl. She might have corrected very well. Just needing it to pull up, and she does enough for shot.
Very good, that.
So the Gericks were winners of Section 3. They got through with 3 wins and a very healthy aggregate, plus 73. So they've had a very good day's work. And Madysen Parkinson and Logan Hughes were the victors in Section 4. I tell you what, Alan, I think someone in their family has accidentally run over a black cat on the way in today because, geez, they've had a hell of a draw. Parkinson and Hughes, they had a really tough section. They were in the Hagen brothers, the Rice and Keepy combination. Wow. So really tough section that they were in, and they came through with 3 wins plus 23. So they come in with really strong form against some really strong opposition.
That is some good results to get through that. That sounds like the section of doom.
And they get through that and go, oh, you beauty, we're into the post-sectionals. And
straight into the
Who's
Gericks.
Waiting for them? The Gericks.
Gotta love it, don't you?
You got to beat them all to win it.
That's
Alan.
it.
You got to beat them all to win it.
The only thing with that comment is I would prefer to be playing them in a final.
Yep.
At least you're there.
Yep.
So we'll see how we go here.
Madysen's got him off to a good start. She's got 2 there behind the head.
Yeah, Riley's very close here.
Yeah, lovely start.
No nerves there. There shouldn't be any nerves from Riley.
Probably not from any of these players. They've all progressed through in triples and fours and played some TV rink games, so they should all settle fairly well into their work.
Logan needs it to hold around that bowl. Just crashed onto the back, unfortunately.
So the other section winners, Section 1 was won by Hoger and Carter. Section 2 by Mason and Haywood. Section 5, Vardy Gilman, and Section 6, Bremer. So we have a couple of post-sectional games this afternoon, which will provide us with a semi-final situation tomorrow, followed by the final. So finals day in both the under-15 and under-18 pairs will be held tomorrow. So if you're wondering what the other, you can see that there's 3 rinks playing. They will be the under-15s that will be playing in a post-sectional over there in the far left of screen.
And Robbie has got those up there as well, so you'll be able to see the scores as they're updated for the under 15 in the post section. So interesting here. Riley, I think, just holding the 1.
He's interested in it.
Yeah, it looks pretty close. He'd like a little trail.
Yeah, it's a lovely bowl.
So Madysen saying 2 down.
Not a lot else on, really.
No, it's just the draw.
Probably best to stay on the draw so that she starts finding her line and weight for the game as well. You don't want to be playing too much weight early on and lose that draw rhythm. Tell you what.
Very close.
She is very close. She just needs the right
Bump
angle
and run.
off this.
Oh,
She's still 2 down.
unfortunate there.
Unlucky. A foot more weight, she would have had shot.
Yeah, just missed, unfortunately. Great try, though. Good start to the game. Well, they're 2, it is, and Lacey's very confident in her jack rolling ability. She started kicking the bowls up.
No fear. Boom. Well, she had a quick glance then. I think she got a little bit worried for a second and then no, that's fine. That's fine.
So we also have young bowls royalty in the house. Young Kane Nelson's down having a look at his charger.
Well, he certainly would be very impressed with some of the Comet Academy that we've seen play this week. They've been performing very well. And he'll be pleased. Him and Jacob and Cody put a lot of work in to their junior program and they're seeing the benefits of it.
It's a good start there from Lacey. Madysen just going to miss a line there.
Lacey's going to switch over here. Doesn't want to unnecessarily wreck on that bowl. Of course, being 3 bowl pairs, just to confirm that for everyone.
Yeah, swapped over and not going to be too far away here either.
Not a bad change of hands, was it? Sorry.
Yeah, pretty effective. Got to be happy with that.
So Madysen really needs to make sure that if she doesn't make contact at the front, she's slightly behind the head so that
she's close.
Her and her skip.
She's
Wow,
close.
what a shot.
Great shot. I wouldn't be surprised if they changed her over. Look for the bowl, maybe.
Yep. They've got 2 in the head. There's nothing wrong with a positive bowl to this head.
They're still on the forehand, though. She's not happy with it.
Yeah, I think that's going to hold out there, and she's going to lose the bowl as well. So, not the best of results there for Lacey.
No, I think the backhand was probably the better option, but it was a good try.
So now a chance for Madysen to sit that closest Gerick bowl, even just tuck it down the line slightly. It'd be really, really good.
Don't want to fatten it too much. It's a good try.
It won't be in Riley's way.
No.
So, I mean, really, he can play whatever weight he wants to this.
Yeah.
Pit the jack, drive the bowl out. He'd be very unlucky to take both of his own bowls out.
I can't see real big weight. I'm probably ditch weight, but not real big. Just losing your bowl.
I think that one's going to hold out too.
Yeah, it will out there. Again, I think that's a tough shot.
I think he's trying. I think both him and Lacey were avoiding playing that sort of shot on that other hand, because that other hand coming back to the clubhouse has proven to be a bit sticky. So maybe they're worried about playing weight on that hand because it is just a little bit inconsistent as to whether it comes back or not. So Logan needs to change the head up here one way or another. Well, she's, I guess, blocked some options.
Pretty much forced him to stay out there on the forehand.
Again, I think that's going to just hold out on him. He's sure, can't really see if that bowl has stayed on at the back.
Well, it is a toucher, so it doesn't matter.
It was that one that was the toucher. Yep. So they've got two good bowls behind the head. So if I was Logan, I wouldn't be leaving this short of Jack high. She really needs to get behind the head.
Yeah.
In somewhere maybe in between the two back bowls.
She's given it a chance.
She has
little
finished.
Feather off there.
She counts.
Definitely counts.
So he's gradually crept in with each delivery. He's just gone a little wide of the head with each one. He's crept it in, and he's tied her again. But
he hasn't got the weight to carry it this time.
No. And luckily he doesn't hit that over, because he would have been 3 down. Okay.
So Logan just asking if it was 2. And yes, it is.
Take good grass, Logan. Oh, goodness. That's okay. She's okay.
No slide. Oh, yeah. 1 in, 1 out.
That squares it up. 2-all after 2. Richie Benno would love to be in the commentary box right now, wouldn't he? 2-all after 2. With 2 hours and 2 minutes and 2 seconds left.
Oh, wow. That'll do me.
Hey, that was pretty good, wasn't it?
Got to be one of the worst Richie Bennos I've ever heard.
It was just about right.
Robbie doesn't normally agree with me, but we were in agreement there. Don't give up your day job. And Vince is on again. Hello, Vince. Loves his bowls down there in New South Wales.
Yes, give us a shout, everyone. Let us know where you're from, who you're supporting. Certainly the players that will be part of this coverage, they all love watching back the coverage and seeing who's supporting them and who's watching. So shout out and say hi. Share the coverage. Let's spread the word of our great game. And show the world how great our juniors are and what's happening with our junior bowls in Queensland.
And are you watching from the magnificent St John's Park Bowling Club, Vince, or are you living there? You used to be at Leppington. So Madysen's probably just underdone here again.
Weight wasn't too bad, just drifted away, didn't it? See, Michael Bretherton's on with me.
Michael, do not support rubbish.
You're a fellow dolphin milk lover, aren't you, Michael? Get a dolphin milk into you, mate.
Fins up.
Yeah, you're right, Chris, mate. You were here watching them in the heat all day as well. Little ones we had, especially obviously in the under 15s, our little 10 and 11-year-olds have been out all day in the heat.
Yep. They'll be getting home with mum and dad, and by about 6:30, 7 o'clock, I would say they'll be starting to get a little bit testy. So
the parents or the kids?
The kids, I think. Long days for them, the little ones. But yeah, they're doing a great job.
So great correction from Madysen there to put her team in a good position at this head. Unfortunately for Lacey, her bowls at the front just giving her a bit of protection. So there's plenty of room there, though, for Riley to get around those bowls with good draw weight. Let's see what Logan can do first.
She won't be happy if she crashes on that back, the bowl of that one there. Ooh. She just got under Madysen's bowl. Little feather would be nice. Still counts though. Great effort that.
Hello, Fiona Hall. Down there at Mudgeeraba. Another great lady Fiona is.
Yeah.
She just
Great
does a mound
supporter.
of work down there at Mudgeeraba. As does David McCann at Mackenzie Park, who's also watching. Yep, that's our future, all right, David.
Fiona should change her last name to Mudgeeraba. She does a lot for the club down there.
Good result there for Riley. Gets himself a good second shot. Madysen indicating that Logan still has one.
Well, the other game, as you can see over there, bit of a scoreline, 6-0 after 2 to the Gilman team.
Tell you what, we had the Bremer boys on our last session, didn't we, Alan? And they were very impressive.
Yeah.
Very impressive with their play. So Lily has gotten off to a great start over there with her partner.
Josh Beattie. Yep. Always knew you were a pelican.
That's not too bad there for Logan.
You've gone from a wombat to a pelican. So Riley now.
He's got everything going for him here, hasn't he? Everything through that port is owned by him. I actually don't know that he's quite let it go.
No. Oh. Now,
so
still one.
I'm not sure that Logan's playing the right hand here. She does not want to knock that bowl up, playing her forehand. And she has her own bowl on the wing on the backhand coming in. So
interesting.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, you don't want that one.
No damage done.
Yeah, it's opened that up now.
Oh, yes, Rolly's got a bullet left in the chamber.
Yeah, so he can get to that bowl, Jack. I can't see Riley being short to this at all.
I'm not sure that...
No.
Have we got any bowls further back in the head than that back purple that we can see on screen? I'm not sure if we do. If there isn't, then Riley doesn't have a back bowl in play. So he needs to be a little careful.
He's got good weight.
Yeah, I don't know that it's going to hold for him. It was better weight with that one.
I thought he might have gone a little bit bigger at it, but one's okay. It's only early.
That's a nice steadier for Parkinson and Hughes. Back-to-back ends, now leading 3-2 after 3.
So pretty good starter here.
Yep, absolute perler. Just going to slip under, but that's a great starter.
Good home there. little bit of support there from the Capella Comets. Go the Comets. So Lacey's not going to be far away with this.
Yeah. Well, she was always going to bounce back. She, from her lofty standards that she sets herself, she was a little bit off last end, so she's responded really strongly there.
Madysen doesn't need to change much. Just a little bit short with that. With the 3 bowls, you like them to be a little bit more positive than that. Lacey needs to hold. Yeah.
Use a friendly rub there.
That's it.
Beautiful.
And it ended up, you couldn't get it in a better spot if you tried.
No, there's no extra target area for sitting on.
So Madysen's just pinched the line on this. She going to get a friendly rub? Nope.
Computer says no.
So Lacey holding a couple. And nicely grassed again.
Yeah, lovely line on this. This is good wherever it finishes. Oh. 3 little ducks all in a row.
Well, I'll give it 2. It's a good effort though. There's no targets for Logan. She's having a look.
That's the only thing is, it is great line from Lacey, but if Logan is able to get contact on the jacket, he's actually likely to spit out to the right-hand side. So that would be obviously to Logan's advantage.
Looks pretty good. It's probably just under the line, I think.
She's trying to hold up. Gee, that's a mighty effort.
And I hope she doesn't fall into the trap of trying to play a little bit more weight. 'Cause I think the issue was the line, not the weight. The weight was good.
Riley would definitely be treating those opposition bowls as his jack. He'll be trying to draw a toucher to that purple bowl. Well, that's exactly what he's done.
Oh,
gee.
Wow. Got back a little bit further than I thought it was going to. I think she fixed the line. See if she's added the weight. I hope she hasn't. She'll be very close.
She is in the area.
Down.
Oh, gee whiz.
What an effort.
Fortunately, she's still at least 2 down.
It's the hard part about the game, isn't it? You play an absolute cracker and you get nothing from it. So Riley now would really love to not throw that. Or is
Logan.
he trying a blocker?
Well, that's going to straighten Logan up a little bit. Probably gives her a nice guide under that.
Yeah, I was going to say, sometimes with bowls like that, it puts your opposition on the right line.
She's got everything going for her on the right-hand side of the rink. She probably doesn't want to spray it too much because Riley does have a bowl left. So she won't be wanting to leave him too much room if she does move the jack.
I like this. I like this a lot. Get down under that. Don't touch it. Oh. Gee, that was close.
So Riley now a chance to draw a third, potential fourth shot, but certainly holding 2 at the moment.
Big chance of another one here.
Might be asking a little too much this time.
Still coming. Not quite enough though, I don't think. Can have a look.
Those 2 have come out.
I can't see the next one. I think it's only 2.
They've done a do-si-do around the bowls a couple of times, and they're going to put the measure on it.
Lacey's going to give it a measure. And I think when they teach them to measure, there's a lot of emphasis on that measure touching the jack. You know, this is just a guide. If you really want to get that close, you need to bring an umpire in, I think.
Well, there seemed to be a hard rub on the Gerick bowl for the third, but
yep,
we think they may have only signalled 2. We'll need to confirm that. Regardless, that will give the Gerricks the lead back in this game. See a familiar face in the rink there next to us, Corbin, who featured in yesterday's fours final.
Yeah, and Taylor there as well.
Taylor's there as well. Little Kiala, pocket rocket that she is. Lovely young girl, Kiala.
Yeah.
Oh, real sweetheart. And big grin on her face when I saw her this morning, and she's having a ball.
No, it was 3. Score has been adjusted. And also, if you have a look down at the under 15 post sectional, the Bart team is up 6-0. Look at that go. 2 ends. So they've jumped out the same as what the Gilman team did.
Lacey has just left that a touch short. With the sun creeping across as it does late in the afternoons.
Yeah, Lacey's pretty close here.
Yeah.
Still running through a bit.
Yeah, they run on once they get to that 6 foot mark. If you've got any weight on the bowl past the 6 foot mark, they do roll on. I reckon this is pretty good from Madysen.
Madysen, yeah.
Lovely bowl.
She's played quite well. All the live stream games we've had it, she's definitely played well, so Lacey needs this one to stop. She can use the handbrake.
I think she's going to find a hole.
Oh.
Great bowl. Those 3 at the back are not looking nice for the Parkinson and Hughes team.
Yeah, you'd be looking for a little bit positive play here from Madysen, even if she trails it into that pack.
She's going to get onto her own here and maybe just, well, that's slightly helpful. That makes it slightly harder for Riley to have just a free access to the jack. But he's been playing that hand really well. He's found the line out there very early. And I think he'll be backing himself in here for a 2 foot trail on his forehand. If he wanders a little wide, he'll get a sit off the jack high.
So let's see how he goes. Nice release. Just holding.
Good second. Okay, Logan. You need to tidy this head up a little bit here.
Yep.
You don't want to give Riley another 2 goes at the same shot. couple of rolls out of her own and sort of
It's not too bad, this.
tuck herself in behind the jack. Well, this is good wherever it finishes from here. That's a great bowl.
Yep. Takes that little bit of danger out, doesn't it? So it forces Riley now to just the dead draw now.
He may elect to maybe go even a little quicker. Maybe if he sits and stays on that shot bowl, he makes 3 now. Is an easier shot than trying to trail it. Particularly now, because he's got another second.
Yeah. He can get to it down on the backhand. And he can also stay on the forehand. The danger on the forehand is if it doesn't get down enough, he just slide off the front, off his front bowl.
Logan will be wanting to come across the head here and create a bit of traffic of some sort.
It's probably covered that backhand shot up.
I reckon he'll go forceful through that wing bowl. I think he'll go for a strong sit and stay through that for 4. Yep. That's what he's looking for.
He's high. Doesn't want to peel off that one. Ooh.
Slightly more angle on that bowl. He had it out of the head there. It's a good effort.
It's a game of millimetres, isn't it? You know.
Gee, I don't like Logan staying on this hand. She doesn't want to knock that one in out there wide. She's holding. Oh no, I can't watch. I can't watch.
She shot him.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
She tried her hardest to give that one away, didn't she?
Yeah. She was in the area.
They hold on for a single.
If Mum and Dad are watching, they'd be very nervous.
So they lost a couple of ends in a row, so this is good for them. They've gotten control of the mat back. Logan's happy. Skip's put the leaders put the jack where she wanted it. Well,
Madysen. Yeah.
Down there helping Madysen.
I think he might also be helping Logan.
Yep. Logan from the Solander Lakes Club. Madysen with Club Helensvale. Not a bad bloke to lean on if you needed a bit of a hand or...
He's got a fair idea.
You'd be hard pressed to say no to him if he told you to play something, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So this is a good adjustment, I think, here from Madysen. Certainly an improvement on her first.
Yeah, she's playing well.
Yeah. That's a good bowl.
So Lacey now.
Got that bowl tracking out into that sun, so it'll be, yeah, great bowl. Great bowl there. Okay, Madysen now. Wow, this is a great bowl here. Little right off that. Boom, onto the jack.
Thanks for coming.
Great exhibition of lead bowling here from both Lacey and Madysen. Lacey's having a bit of a search here. She's hoping it holds on. I think she's going to get an opposition bowl through the head, and we've got a bit of a wobble and a bobble around in there. The outcome is that there's no change. And the Hughes Parkinson team will hold the advantage on crossover.
So apparently Christine They went down 32-8. So unfortunately, Cooper Sutton got the money in that last game. We might be a little bit slow on some of the replies. One of our tablets isn't giving us all the comments, so bear with us. We'll get there for you.
Logan.
Close again.
She needs to stay off that though. Oh no. Okay, so
it's only one down. It's ugly though, isn't it? It's
almost on the other hand now.
Yeah, it's not a lot of
Logan.
Not a lot of fun there for her.
Nothing for short here for Riley. He needs to be behind the head, regardless of where it finishes. He's left it short. There's a bit of a Jackie on the other hand.
Yeah, there's
Robbie's
a couple
trying to sort out some technical issues. I'm not sure if he can get us to the side-on view of this, but I think there's space there to just clip that bowl out of the head without moving the jack if she gets good contact on her front bowl of Madysen. Yeah, a good call there. Playing with some aggression.
Needs to hold.
Well, that's a great bowl. She's going to hold shot.
Well, it's a big chance now to be able to draw the shot as well. She couldn't draw it before. So there's nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah.
You don't mind giving the shot away when you get a chance to draw it.
Nod of the head from Lurchy. He liked that one.
Yep. So Riley just needs to navigate that bowl.
Can he push another couple of feet? He has.
So that's
the money.
That's the shot bowl.
Still plenty of room.
Yep. So Logan now just needs to pretty much do the same sort of shot there. Just navigate the front.
Can she hold up long enough to get the outside?
Get the inside.
Oh, she has. She's got it, I think.
So I'd say that's one. So has Riley got one left?
Riley's got one left, and I would say he's not going to be short of this. I think he's going to go for jack in the pit or through the purple bowl.
Well, that's what it looks like. He's indicated by throwing the arms around.
There's been a couple that have drifted out on him on this hand, so hopefully that's not playing on his mind.
He's going the bowl.
Well, anything can happen here. Oh, wasn't that the funniest angle that bowl came through on, and it's taken it out.
And he's got the ultimate result, really.
I think he's going to end up
probably
with
got
two.
three.
Yeah, at least two, maybe three. Oh, I think angle there on Madysen's hand, I think it was two. So, fortunate result. Having said that, Riley was only a bowl tight for what he was looking for.
Yep.
And yep. You're spot on, Robbie.
Yep.
Your luck starts when you reach the head.
Yeah, you can't change the head if you're not there. It was a good effort.
So with this sun that's been baking this right-hand side of the screen now for 15, 20 minutes, Alan, what difference do you think it's going to make to the running of the bowl, if any? What's your thoughts there?
I'm thinking it'll slow it down on that side compared to the shadowy side.
But strange enough, might make it bend more, sort of bend and stop. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. We had some sun yesterday, but then we got some cloud cover, and it then became a non-issue. So
we have the reverse effect at Tweed. We have the shade that runs down the side of the green there, and that definitely slows your bowl down on that side. So normally with the heat on the carpet, the fibres don't close up, so it becomes a little bit slower.
Madysen has lost her first bowl into the ditch.
Lacey's not far away here with the second.
And Lacey says, well, I'm going to draw a second one and it's going to be a really good one.
So this now is where Madysen and Logan really need to stay with the Gericks. You don't want them getting away. There's only 2 that end, but you really don't want to be giving numbers up back to back.
No, absolutely not. Lacey's got a nice opportunity here to tuck the jack around the corner and really tighten this head up and making it difficult.
They're very hard. Excuse me, very hard to stop when they're on a roll.
She's added another one here. Oh, probably doesn't want to pop that open.
No.
Okay, so probably got to be a little bit brave here and just give that bowl a chance.
She's on a fairly decent line here.
Will it bend for her? It's trying to.
It's
trying.
Oh, she didn't need that.
That's a great effort.
And also down in the bottom left-hand side of the screen there, have a look at that. BD2, but 14 after 6. Big jump there. Team Bart going extremely well. The other under 18 post section, Gilman is 8-4. Up over Bremer after 6.
The Bremer boys have tagged a couple of shots back because Vardy and Gilman had got out to a flyer there,
Yep.
6-0. So they're pulling that back and obviously a lot of ends to go.
So if I'm Riley, I'm looking to probably 2 or 3 feet behind that jack, because I don't think Logan's going to be short down on a forehand.
No.
She can get both of those bowls clean.
Oh yeah, she gets it perfect. She's got 2. Kitty doesn't move.
Yep.
Worst case scenario, her bowl doesn't follow through and she's 3 down at the back.
Yeah.
So probably wider than tight is better.
Yep.
She doesn't really want to come back to the line and get her own that's on the line. She's better to be coming out of the wide. She's having a real crack at this.
Close.
Boom,
Both of them.
boom.
Thanks for coming. 1 down. Wow. Probably
even
still
be
could be 2 down. That's stiff.
She got that sweet as a nut, didn't she? Great shot.
It actually deserved better. She would have been much better off to miss that jack when she went through, but unfortunately just got a piece of it.
So Riley now looking to add to the count. He's going to make that one closer. Oh, geez, that
No.
wheeled off at a funny angle, didn't it?
Yeah.
What's he doing to these bowls, Riley?
Yeah.
He's not hitting them conventionally, is he? They're going all over the place when he's hitting them.
What's happening there? I think it's only the 1 now. Madysen's having a good look.
Oh, I'm glad that she's having another crack at this. I think this is the right shot to play.
Stiff.
She's going to take her own.
Oh.
Is a toucher, though. Pretty sure her bowl's a toucher, so she still does have a back bowl in play.
So, but she's still 3 down, I think.
Yep. Might even be 4.
She was unlucky there.
This really is probably going to force her to come back to the draw. Because there's a fair amount of room for her to at least get
Yep.
second or third shot, at the very least.
There's too many holes for her. I think she can only get 1, maybe 2 out. And she's not going to hang around with weight, so yeah, definitely better off on the draw.
Madysen's calling her aggressively.
Yeah, no. She gets it wrong. Big holes there. Big holes.
Big bowl in the context of the game here early.
Certainly is. Like I said, you don't want the Gerricks on a roll.
Tell you what, she's close. Oh, she gets 2 of them out, so that's helpful. So that's 2 or 3. 2 down is the indication from Madysen.
Yeah, once the Gerricks get on a roll, they're hard to stop.
She's a bit stiff with that first one, wasn't she? She
Oh.
could have got a better result with that.
She played an absolute cracker and just got a little piece of the jack. So they're still in control of the mat. Lacey's jack roll, she's pretty confident. Nope.
Nope. So an opportunity for Madysen and Logan to dictate the length that they wish to play.
So definitely be trying to get it close to where Logan is.
She's done it well there.
Yeah, it's a good effort. It's a little bit further, but that's okay down there.
So if you are in the area of Club Helensvale and you've been enjoying the live streaming, by all means, we love having you watch, but come down in person, people. Get amongst the action down here because it's been great fun. There's been lots of great bowls being played. Tomorrow's going to be a finals day. So there will be gold, silver and bronze medals decided in the under 18 and under 15 pairs events. Sure to be some great bowls played.
So Madysen just missing her line there and weight. She needs to correct on that. Can't let the Gerricks get away on them. It is only early, but every end they pick up a number or a shot adds to the confidence.
Madysen coming down on a fair line here.
Very close.
She needs to hurry on to the line. Yeah, that's a great bowl. Really good bowl. Just goes to show you how hot it is here today, people. You would have noticed that Nathan Ross was sitting on the park bench at the back there. He's now hiding behind a pole because that sun has got some significant sting in it, even at this late hour of the afternoon.
And the pole doesn't need to be real big for Lurch to hide behind.
It's an advantage, isn't it? So Madysen now to try and apply some pressure on the Gerick team.
And not far away again.
Look at this for bowling. Oh, magnificent.
It's a good effort, that.
No real target. Riley essentially has to dead draw the shot there. Nothing to sit on or work off.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do.
Getting to a critical point in the match, I think, Alan, because I think the margin of 5, they don't want to lose too many more ends in a row here and find themselves in a position that there's, 8 or 9 ends left and they're 10 or 11 down.
Yep.
They're going to be in a lot of trouble. So they need to arrest the score progression that's been occurring. And they're off to a good start there. Now, Riley Gerick.
He's grasped it nicely.
But this can
Has it
come
got the
home.
run? Has it got the run?
That is an
Of course it has.
absolute belter. Look at that.
Bit careless though.
Yeah, he was slightly
Didn't get any
short
chalk on
and
it.
tight, wasn't he?
Yeah, very careless. Needs to work on his game a little bit, Riley.
So Logan now giving a bowl a chance, which is good.
Needs to hold.
She had lovely weight for it. Not a bad spot there. She gets a little bit of that jack, that's where it's going to go.
Great try, wasn't it? Pointed it nicely again. Has he got the weight again?
It's a short third. It's fallen, but I still think it's just the one. This is a wider line on this bowl. I don't think it's going to come back for it. Certainly a little bit more venom in that one.
Yeah, Riley now. Just trying to get to his own bowl. That's the shot bowl. A little bit narrower. Has he got the running?
It's a great bowl. It's in a good spot. It's a good spot there. Well, it was going to have to be an absolute clanger for him to count again, wasn't it? So
yeah.
That's a good position for him behind the head. There is an opportunity for Logan to sit and stay on that bowl and not even touch the jack. So we'll see what she can do here. She's had a couple of goes at it, so see if she can make that correction.
It's a hand that doesn't like weight, though.
Oh dear. Ooh, I thought
Just
she was going to clip that in for another then.
Yeah. It's a hand that doesn't like weight. It will hold you a touch if you're a bit heavy. So another one there, though, to the Gericks. So we're slowly starting to roll through.
Looks like the Bremer and Gilman game is tightening up. So from what I can see, it's 8-7 now to Gilman and Vardy.
Well, we knew that was going to happen. We knew the Bremers weren't going to go down without a fight. So Lacey now. Very close. Good start. Starting to get to the point now where they need to really get some bowls in the head. Give Logan that chance. Play with a little bit more confidence.
Well, as you said earlier, Alan, you don't want to give the Gericks any momentum.
No.
If their confidence is up and they're on a roll, it's like a steamroller. You're not going to stop it. So really important that they put the handbrake on that here.
Yeah.
And arrest a little bit of momentum back.
The problem they've got is if they don't, they're going to look up and it'll be 10 or 11 ends and they'll be down by about 13, 14 shots. So they've got to be really careful.
Madysen needs this to hurry, get her own up. Just a little shy there. So Riley will be hoping that Lacey can just tidy this up a little bit here. Trail the jack 1-2 feet, promote a bowl. Just change the head a little, make it a little harder for the Parkinson Hughes team to get in there.
And he definitely doesn't want that.
Oh, she got the user-friendly rub there.
Wow. That's probably number 2. Starting to run out of luck.
Madysen's not short this time. That's good.
Oh, there is a hole there, though.
She found it.
Oh,
Clean as a whistle. And unfortunately, it's
In the
going to go in the
ditch.
ditch, so doesn't maintain a back bowl. So,
wow.
yep,
Yeah, she
There you
kicked the goal.
Madysen's obviously an AFL fan. She's given that one straight through the high diddle-diddle.
Yeah, it's unlucky, isn't it?
Plug a locket special, that one. What, there's probably 2 inches either side of the bowl for her
Yeah.
to go through that clean.
It's not a good feeling when you're watching your bowl go through that hole, when you're already 3 down.
So Riley, like a bowling machine at the moment, he's just in a really nice rhythm.
He's going to go through the hole and stay on.
Yep.
That's the difference, isn't it?
Mm.
You know, that's a great effort.
So we might see a change of hands here maybe, and there's a nice little port there to the jack with her own bowls coming up, but she's going to stay on the forehand.
Yeah, they're definite poker players, though, aren't they? All of them. They're not giving much away. Oh, she couldn't have got a worse result if she tried. There you go.
There you go. Thank you, Jake Parkinson. She's an AFL umpire, so there you go. She's jinxed herself. She's brought it on herself there.
And yeah, Riley there. I'm thinking that Logan's got to swap hands.
Yep.
And not be silly. Just get on the back of one of those bowls.
Having said that, there's some angles out on that forehand where, oh goodness, what hand's that on? That's on the forehand,
She's
unfortunately.
not finished.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I
Steve
don't
Davis
think
special.
that's the bowl.
Jimmy Oliver's trying to create a family feud.
Yeah.
Stirring the pot there, Jimmy.
Really, I think the shot for Logan is probably a foot or two over the draw. Just try and land on the back of one of these bowls down on the forehand.
Riley's not going to make it any easier because he's, oh gee, if he'd have turned that bowl down and
You know, that's
on
4.
its side, it would have even been harder.
It's 4 now. She's just really, really in a tough position now. Like I was saying, you've got to pull that handbrake. You're going to look up. It's going to be end 10 or 11. You're going to be down, 13, 14 shots. Starts here now. She really needs to cut this to 1 or 2 at least.
Definitely a hush that's gone over the crowd. I think they understand how big a bowl this is in the context of this game.
Oh.
Yeah, she's going to need action off this bowl. She
That's
has.
the shot that I was hoping she was going to play.
There we go. That'll be third. 2 shots indicated by Lacey.
And it's on in the comment section.
Good job, Jimmy. I don't think you even used a worm on that hook, mate.
So our master of ceremonies has been picking on us all day, but gee, he's struggling a bit today as well with his job. He's only got one job.
So Lacey's lost the jack again.
Wow. Where's Riley? He's gone to sit down. Yep.
So Jimmy, she might be the best Gerick, Jimmy Oliver, but I'm not sure she's the best jack roller.
No. And you can see that Riley wasn't happy with that. Straight and sat down. That's when my team knows I'm not happy.
So the adjacent rink, the Bart Nuku team, still maintaining a good lead over Beatty and Andrews. We remain in a very tight tussle with the Gilman Vardy Bremer match.
Yeah, good little fight over there.
Lacey really doesn't care where the jack and mat is.
Lacey's just gone, have a look at that, bro. I mightn't be able to roll a jack, but I can put my bowl on it.
Probably why she's not too worried about it.
Yep.
Wherever it goes, I'll just draw one.
So Madysen's just under the line there.
That's a pity because the weight's going to be good.
Yeah. Really needs to knuckle down now. Weight's good, but it's a bowl that's going to be very hard to use unless that jack moves back. So she really needs to get a line now. So Lacey's just showing a skill there. She puts one on it and then a blocker. Well played. So Capella Bar comments. Very happy with Nugget and Taylor as well, doing well. Oh, it's on in the comment section there, isn't it?
I tell you what, Nugget and Taylor are two of the nicest kids you'd ever talk to as well. Very polite and having a great time. Yeah, and Riley does have a beautiful flowing mane. I'm trying to arrange some time for him to sit down with Ben Harrison just to go over some hair care tips. So little Benny Harrison can keep cultivating that terrific mullet of his.
I normally get comments on my hair as well.
Asking for barbers recommendations, or?
Well, they normally ask me the barber. They reckon he must be really good, to be able to find something to cut in the first place.
Microbiologist, is he?
Yeah. My haircuts cost $20. $15 is a search fee.
Okay, so unfortunately Madysen hasn't provided Logan with a terrific head to play to here.
That's been the issue in the last few ends. It's made it really hard for Logan. She's had to try and cut back and not try and add, which isn't a good way to play the game, unfortunately.
Well, the problem for Logan is she's not just behind at the head, she's also trying to match bowl for bowl with Riley, so that's a hard enough task in itself, let alone not having a positive head to be playing to, so makes it very difficult.
Yeah, you're right. It's very hard.
And it's not that Madysen's bowled poorly, it's just that Lacey has really nailed it.
And she's come straight out of the blocks.
Riley's on a pretty wide line here.
Is he going to get through that little hole there?
Don't think so.
Oh, he tried hard. Don't think he was aiming for that hole. So Logan now again just needs to get round the front one and drop in underneath the other one.
She springs that jack a little bit. She can actually make a number.
Needs to work off that.
Oh, that's a good try.
Just can't get the results at the moment. I'm surprised Riley would play the backhand to this. If you play the forehand, you can roll that bowl clean out. I'm not too sure what the shot is here that he's trying to play. Any ideas, Troy?
I think he's probably. I think he's thinking about trying to protect what Logan is trying to do. I actually think hasn't finished where he wanted there. I think he was trying to get a little bit behind the head out on the right-hand side to cover that jack sort of squirting sideways a little bit. I think he's trying to protect the lead right now. Logan's close. She's got the jack here. She's got it. Yep, that's exactly where the jack went. So that is a magnificent bowl. To say that that was needed is an understatement.
Oh, yeah.
That was a huge bowl. Well done, Logan Hughes.
But again, just on the Riley bowl, I still don't understand. If that's where the jack's going, he's a long way off his line.
Mm.
And that's unlike Riley. So interesting now. Game on. Could be 2, could be 1.
His problem is on the backhand side, he's got everything against him coming up, so he needs to have a wide draw to dead draw it, or he plays a little more purposefully to sit and stay on the purple underneath the head.
Maybe looking at Lacey's bowl as well, just to stun the other one. But I think he's more on the draw line.
And the problem is, who knows what it's going to do out there with the off-centre jack. It has actually come home all right, he just hasn't sent it.
Nah.
Yeah, he's frustrated with that. So, here's a free kick for Logan. She's got approximately 3 feet. To add a second or third.
And playing backhand, it's a funny decision.
I think that second one took it all out of her because it was an absolute pearler.
It was a good bowl.
They needed it. They needed to get back on the board. It's been a little while between drinks for them, but they've done it.
That'll give them a little bit of confidence, that. So Logan would really love Madysen now to jump straight on this.
She's grasped this pretty well. If anything, she's been slightly tight. So she's got that out in a nice line and it's coming home and that's a good bowl in the head.
It's a good start.
The Bartman's attracting claps next door. And Kiala.
And would be loving every minute of it.
Yep.
Very polite young boy too. I congratulated him the other day on the way he was playing. He said thank you very much. Most people normally just go thanks.
So that's good for Madysen. 2 poles in the head. She'll be hoping with her third that she can nail it for Logan. Love how Lacey tucks that back knee in behind the leg, the front leg that she leads out on to allow her a free straight line through her delivery. And she's done that well.
I would probably be able to do that when I was about 10. But there's no chance now.
It's called Pilates, mate.
Well, I'm frightened because all I'm imagining when I stretch is the hamstring just going ping.
Yep. Doesn't take much when you get older. Good friend of mine playing around a Chinese checkers, and the next minute, oh, throws the leg out, full-on cramps in the hamstring, playing a game of Chinese checkers.
Must be a very aggressive game.
You're a good mate, Mick.
What about that from Lacey?
What a rip-roarer. Yep, she's got the smile on that one. She liked that one. These players would be getting tired. They've played in very hot conditions today. They've already played 3 games of 18 ends. This is their 4th. So they would be getting a little weary.
And not just today, though, Troy. They've played in every event so far.
And gone quite
deep
a long
into every event. So you're looking, 4 and 5 games each event for them in some cases. Maybe 6. And now they're still there after day 4 and still going, and got singles to come afterwards. Hats off. That's a lot of bowls.
Lovely weight on that, Logan. And
Riley.
She's popped that out in an area where the kitty can go.
So Lacey's calling him one way and Riley's going, no, I'm going down here. So I think he might have to start to learn to do as he's told.
If he's got any PTSD from last end, he's going to cover. He's going to come wide around the bowler Madysen and try and split those 3 up out on the right-hand side in case Logan gets the jack back.
He's definitely pointed it that way.
Just needs it to run. Wiggle, wiggle. That's not bad, but it is still there for Logan. He's added another counter.
Yeah, it's a little bit of weight. She doesn't need a lot, just enough to hold her.
I think she's a little under the head with this one, but she might get contact on 2nd and 3rd shot here. Oh, gee.
She got one out. She's just not getting that result, is she? Unlucky.
She has reduced the count to 2. She now has 4 bowls behind the head in a position to receive. So Riley needs to find 2 feet of weight to drift around that head. Oh, gee, that's tight.
You might do it for him.
He doesn't want to get this too much. Oh, gee, oh, gee.
Well, if he's played for that, he's played a bomb. Because that makes it a little bit harder now. The angles don't line. She can probably get both. It's tough. But the angles don't really line up for her now. I think she's back to the draw.
Don't mind the backhand with a couple of yards of weight. She can still get the kitty down the line.
Forehand with a lot of weight. Well, she doesn't want her own.
Oh, she's taken
She would
everything out except the shot bowl. So she has reduced the count.
So Riley now just on the draw. A few of the little pirates going home. Riley.
He's lined up for the free kick. Has he kicked a goal?
That's a behind.
It is a behind.
You won't be happy with that. Lacey probably there going, come on, bro, what are you doing? Just the one, mate. She hasn't done it again, has she? No.
Ooh,
It was close, though.
it was. Riley was giving it the stare down.
Yeah. Riley's sitting there thinking, don't you do it again. Yeah, good starter there. That's just been that little bit of difference, hasn't it? Just a good start there from Lacey. Madysen's just been missing. She needs this to run. Unlucky again there. Just missing the weight.
Might look in the line, but it's not Lacey, but
No,
she's
plenty
playing well enough to switch hands if she wants.
Has she done the right thing?
Good position.
Yep. Well, that's probably where the jack ended up when she rolled it, so. Madysen now. It's not a bad line. Just to hurry down to the jack.
It's a great bowl. That is a ripper. Well played. Now you watch Lacey deliver this bowl, Alan. Not the back knee not only goes in behind the front leg, it actually goes inside the front leg.
And I think it nearly touches the ground.
You watch this. Look at that.
Oh, it's millimetres off the ground as well. She doesn't like it.
Stays on.
Nope. Yep. Yeah, it has.
It has. Okay, Madysen looking to add to the head. They're 7 down with 7 to play, so they need to start moving.
Oh, need to be up. Need to be up. You look down that green, you see Lacey's 2 bowls on the back of the green. You're no good being that far short, unfortunately. Especially when you know Riley does have a very good runner.
He'll probably be looking to try and add another bowl close that's not near his other one, which will give him license to just go bang. Probably doesn't want to go bang with just that one close one in the head.
Yeah, you're right there, but Madysen really needed to be up to that.
So Logan's going to need to get this close because I think he'll go bang next time if he gets another chance.
He doesn't really want the bowl. If he gets jack movement past that bowl of Madysen's, Logan has seen that. She needs it to stay on though. It's just dropped in, unfortunately. What's he going to do?
Just a positive draw, I think. In the area. Great bowl, Riley. Very, very good. Lawn bowl.
Yep. It really makes it tough for Logan. She's got to play the ultimate bowl to get a result out of this. She hits it that little bit too hard. She's in trouble.
Yeah, she hits it too hard. They'll be taking the shoes and socks off to count up all the shots. Oof.
Just the edge would be nice.
Oh, goodness me.
Wow. What a shot that was.
So she's got one amongst them out the back now. Logan.
So while they're having a little discussion, you just look across the screens. The Gilman-Bremer game. One shot in it now after 11 ends. 12-11. And down the bottom of the screen, BD 9 and Bart 22 after 12 ends. So the team Bart are rolling along quite nicely over there.
Yeah. Couple of ends from being home. Keep their concentration for a couple of more ends. They should be safely through.
So Riley just wanting to sneak around those front two. Try and get back to that blue one.
Great try.
Just a little bit heavy, unfortunately. Good effort, that. Back yourself, Logan. You just missed with that last one. Try not to hit it too hard. Close.
She's more than close. She's
close.
Now what's going to happen?
Oh,
she's going to go.
Can't get a result. She's gone from one down to one down.
Wow. What an effort. Never looked like missing, did it? It was beautiful.
Played an absolute cracker and gone from one down to one down. Yeah, definitely is a harsh game. Played a game once against Billy Cornell's. It was a fours game. I was skipping against him. I got 2 touches and went down 4.
Yeah, that's always fun. The Gerick team now will be looking to try and wrap this up in the next couple of ends. A couple of good ends here for them. They win these next 2. It's about all she wrote.
So Madysen's not really good on the line there. Be disappointed in that.
Pity, because the weight was fantastic, wasn't it?
Yep. A lot of noise out there. Team Bart must be doing something.
Yeah, Taylor's just drawn a ball within 2 inches of the jack.
So Lacey's a little bit narrow as well.
Starting to get into dusk here, and the lights are starting to take effect on the green.
It's a very good crowd, yep. Come on, Madysen. Up, up. Great try. Great try. Still too much room there for Lacey.
Yeah, agreed.
Oh, she hasn't punished them. She's not happy. The head went down straight away.
Madysen's been given an opportunity here to
Yep.
tidy things up. Get Logan crossed over, holding shot. And that's exactly what she's done. What a ripper.
Yeah, great bowl.
That is a magnificent bowl. Resting front knocker.
Yep.
Great shot.
Did Logan just have a look to see if that was touching? She wasn't real sure whether it touched or not.
Sure was.
Great effort. So Riley now, he will just try and draw that off, trail the jack. Plenty of options for him.
Yeah, I'd say he'll fancy his chances on this.
Not with that one.
No.
Good try. They just seem to be getting that little bit of a result as well, where even if they're wide, they run off a bowl and get something into a nice area. They're just getting that little bit of luck, aren't they?
Yep, they are. But I think it's a little bit like cricket. When you're playing a positive, good brand of cricket, you seem to be luckier rather than unlucky.
Yeah, I
and
do.
If you're out of form, that's when you tend to get the unlucky nick down the leg side and things like that. So I think sometimes you create your own luck by bowling in good areas consistently.
And I do like that saying of the more I practice, the luckier I become.
Yep. He's made a good correction here.
He's all over this.
What a great bowl. Yep. Wonder Riley.
Wonder Riley.
Is a great bowl, Riley.
What happened to the older brother of the Gericks? Well, can't play in this event anymore because it's an under-18s. But still plays bowls as far as I know at Capella. It is pretty handy, they reckon. If you look in the comments in the chat, he's probably not the better bowler in the family, but...
Seems like he's running about third at the moment.
Yeah.
In the poll.
I reckon he's a good third.
Ooh.
Oh, what's that done?
Still one. I thought they might have been able to snag a second out of that, but it's just gone a little too far.
Riley going for the draw. I think he'd fancy himself to get both of them.
Hasn't got a lot to lose there. He might elect to sort of play a little bit more than sit, stay, wait.
Well, I think he's listening to Lacey, but I think he's going to back himself to get both.
T-shirt's been rearranged. The hat gets a touch up, and now he's ready.
What's he got for us? He's looking for both bowls.
He's close to this.
Bang, bang. No. Unlucky.
Ooh,
does that fall in? What's Madysen give us? One down.
There you go.
So... I don't... Did she point at that other grey bowl and say that's second?
I think it's just the one.
I don't know what the call was there. But definitely, she said one down.
I don't think she likes this. She's looked away a little bit here.
Logan only needs an edge of it. That'll work.
I would have thought it was, yep.
One.
Well played. They traded shots in that last 4 bowls.
Yep.
Tit for tat for shot. And Logan comes out on top on this end. Brings the deficit back to 7. With 5 ends remaining.
So again now, Logan playing some nice bowls to keep them in the game. So Madysen there. Logan's trying hard. A lot of encouragement for a charger up front.
When she's urged, she does seem to have just sort of gone across the head.
Yeah.
When she has failed Madysen, so it might be something for her to have use this live stream coverage to have a look at your delivery and your action, to see if anything is maybe contributing to that. Great tool for the youngsters to have. Seems to have got that out on a nice line.
Needs to run now.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, much better. So Riley's asked Lacey to swap over. She's not liking it, but doesn't look too bad hit from this end.
Yeah, it's a fantastic bowl. Madysen's going to need to improve again.
So if we have a look over at the other post-sectional game, we have new leaders. Gilman 12, Bremer 15 after 12 ends. Game on over there.
Yeah, they're coming home like a freight train, aren't they?
Yeah.
The Bremer boys.
You can't keep them out of it.
And it's sort of what they did in the game we covered, Alan, wasn't it?
Yep.
That was sort of tit for tat with Charleville Fly, and then they just sort of took off halfway through. Took that game by the throat, and they seem to be doing that in this game also.
So Lacey. Yeah, I'm
That's
not
a magnificent bowl.
I'm not following you, Lacey. She's throwing her hands around and that as if it's a bad bowl. Well, I'm pretty happy with that bowl if I'm playing that.
Maybe there are tactical bowlers out there, Alan, as you know, that do that to annoy their opposition and go, oh, I'm short, and they know full well that it's
knocker.
a toucher because they know it upsets the opposition.
Yes, yeah, it's just...
I think Lacey's just a hard taskmaster.
Yeah, I think so.
She's a bit of a perfectionist, and if she feels like she's not slightly got the bowl away beautifully, she's not happy with herself. Logan needs to hurry on that line.
Might get a straightener. She has.
Wobble, wobble, wobble.
One.
Red Foo would have loved that one.
Very good effort. So Riley now probably reached down on his forehand. Turn Lacey up. Underneath Lacey to the Logan bowl. And I think that might be a little bit high.
Needs to rip home now. It's a mighty effort.
Wow, that's come a long way.
It's enough for one.
How far did that come?
A beautiful weight, didn't he? If he had any extra weight on that bowl that he didn't need, he wouldn't have come home like that. So that's a great bowl.
Straight away, you'd think Lurcher's up there saying, "You happy at Capella Bar, mate?"
Lurch is probably asking for the hair extensions.
Yeah.
He's probably asking if I can steal a few of your locks.
I think he'd be saying, "You happy at Capella Bar, mate? We've got a pretty good side here at Helensvale. You'd fit in nicely." There's a similar line.
Just needs it to hurry a touch.
Weight's not much different either. Wow. Could be two now. Could be two now.
She probably needs to really come and have a look at this to check the angles out, because
No, she's just going to hit it, but...
Tell you what, well, she's got contact.
Oh, careful.
Oh, it's at least one.
It's definitely two now, I'd say.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen her come up and
have a look
there, just to check out the angles of what was the best shot to play.
More importantly,
and with what weight?
Yeah, more importantly though, which hand you want it to swing. You don't really want it to swing at your own bowl.
Still, she made good contact and
just didn't get the result.
And Riley's just plonked another one in.
Three
in a row in the same spot there, Riley. Operating like a bowling machine at the moment.
Yep.
Just putting it down a chute.
Yeah, definitely should be bumpers like the 10-pin bowling.
I don't want to put the mockers on them, but Taylor and Kiala look like they are just about home. Leading now by 13.
Interesting to see if they're holding over there at the moment. Taylor looks like he's in the area. A lot of claps.
The Nuggets clapping her hands. She loves it.
Yeah, shot again.
Might not do justice on the camera of how short Kiala is. But that's not a beach towel that she's got in her hand. It is a bowl's cloth.
Well, look at the mat. She nearly hid behind it.
we had Robbie got a terrific close-up of her bowls in a live stream earlier in the week. Quad zeros.
Oh.
Took me a couple of ends to notice, and one of the boys, I think it was Nate Keepy, he's a much taller boy and bigger hands. He had their bowls sat next to each other. I went, my goodness, looks like Nate's got size 7s there. And then we worked out they were quad zeros, the bowls of the Kialas.
They definitely turn a little bit too. So 25 down there now. So
yep,
game over. They're shaking hands. So the team Bart are through to the semi-final. Or is it quarter-final?
Semis.
Semi tomorrow. Great effort again from Taylor.
And Robbie, are they splitting the times with the under-15s and under-18s, or are they all going at the one time? Do we know yet?
All going at the one time for the semi-finals. We're streaming the under-15 semi-final, and then we're doing the under-18 gold final.
Okay, so we've got the under-15 semi-final first up tomorrow that we will be streaming, and then the under-18 gold medal game that will follow in our second session. So we will be covering. Oh, now people, you will want to make sure you're up, had your shower, walk the dog, get yourself a coffee and a crumpet, because we've got Marley Peters and Cooper Sutton playing, and they're playing against Ashton Vardy and Stevie Bird Monk. Now, Ashton and Stevie are worth the price of admission just by themselves. The Pocket Rockets.
The good part about Ashton and Stevie is if they were to stand on each other's shoulder, they still wouldn't be allowed to ride at Dreamworld.
So true. So that's a ripper live stream game first thing in the morning. It'll be very, very entertaining. Really impressed with young Ashton Vardy with what I've seen from him. He's
played well.
Beautiful action, gives his bowl a chance, well coached by Max Jaffray, and plays good weight for a kid of his age. He plays a really good weight to the head. So, looking forward to that one.
It'll be a good game. I watched the end of a game they played down here earlier in the day. And it got to the last end, and Stevie yelled down, "Last end, Ashton, jump on it."
That sounds like Chris.
Yeah, that's exactly what Stevie said. Dad says it. Good bowl there again. So 17-7. This is going to be a crucial end again. First game should be around that 8:30 in the morning. So we're getting again down to that point where really need to get some shots here, otherwise they'll be shaking hands as well. 10 in it at the moment, possibly 3 down.
She needs to play a bit of Chucky Vogel weight here and just come searching through a little bit and try and wobble in off something or knock something up. And
Chookie's not searching for anything when he's playing that weight.
it's just a draw shot that's
It's
gone
a
wrong.
draw that's gone wrong. It's gone horrible.
Yeah, I think she'll try and play her own.
Rumble up.
Play her own up into the head. She might collect the jack on the way through, which makes 2, or sit and stay through the head. She's just got to give herself a chance to do that here.
Rake up through the head.
And she's given it a chance too. Needs it to grip.
Problem is,
Needs it.
she doesn't want that hole.
Oh, goodness me.
Wow.
She went just on the outside before, and now she's just on the inside.
She can kick a goal. That's very unlucky there. Here we go. Our monitors just went black on us for a second, but we're back.
Robbie hadn't fed the hamsters. He's given them a few pellets to keep the wheels turning.
He's only got one job, Robbie, and he's been struggling to do that today. But anyway, Logan doesn't need to change too much.
She
Oh, get
wants
the
this
right
to
one.
hold.
Get the right one.
Wiggle through the hole. No.
Oh, gee, that's stiff.
She's still going to
Still
be 2 or
probably
3.
3 down.
Yeah.
3 it is. So it's 20-7.
I'm potentially looking at the last end here. If the Gericks win this end, it will be all over.
Yeah, they only need to score a 1, don't they? So, Lacey earlier in the match, before she threw the jack, was kicking the bowls right up in behind the mat. She was very confident in a jack roll. She's not doing that after she's thrown it in a couple of times. So, yeah, they're happy for it to be the right length.
The Bremer boys have extended that lead.
Yeah.
So they're now starting to look to be favourites for that section. So we've already got Hoger and Carter and Mason and Haywood. Of course, Jack Haywood, the winner of the 4s. So
Great start from Lacey.
they are already into the semis. We have Vardy and Gilman and Bremer, and this match to decide the other semi-finalists.
Yeah, Madysen be a little bit disappointed in that. And that's the thing.
I'm presuming with the draw that potentially the winners of these 2 post-sectionals are potentially the semi-final for tomorrow. I'm just imagining the draw tree in my head that perhaps these 2 winners, so potentially Bremer and Gerick may well be one semi-final in the morning.
Interesting. Be a good semi-final, that one.
Indeed.
It won't be streamed, so you'll have to come down for that one.
Sound like a pair of law firms, don't they?
Yeah.
Gerick and Gerick versus Bremer and Bremer.
Yeah.
Battle of the litigation.
So Lacey's in the area again.
Didn't need that.
Yep.
Yep. So just confirming that Hoger Carter will play Mason Haywood in one semi-final. So the 2 winners of these semis that are still in progress at the moment will progress to the semi in the other semi-final.
So Madysen probably just a touch heavy. But there's an option there now. Logan to arrive. Play that little bit of extra weight, a little bit of confident weight.
They'll be two good semi-final games, those two.
Yeah.
Some.
And unfortunately, you'll have to come down to the club to watch that.
Yep. We're going to put blinkers on the cameras so no one can see.
Yeah.
So you better come down and watch it.
So Riley now.
So how he adapts to this
Lacey.
little shorty.
Lacey's wanting it to move. Well, not too bad.
I think that the girls here have almost resigned themselves to understanding that this game is gone. Seem to have just sort of relaxed a little and
Get the other side of it, Logan. Oh, you have been so unlucky. So Riley now, he'd be looking at the scoreboard. Only need one. Oh, you don't want to be on that. Didn't hit it enough to worry it.
no damage there. Logan says, I'm having a crack at that.
Yeah, why not? City or the bush?
Open up the shoulder.
And missed.
Tell you what, she gave it a fair heave too. I think she got rid of a little bit of aggression in that one.
She's got one to come.
Fire two.
Yep. She'll have another go. Why not? Is Riley going to take it off her? Nope.
This is where I'll be playing a 6-foot blocker on the line.
No, he's looking to move that jack.
That's just as good.
Wow. Straight
she
back
has got
to...
a little angle to it. She can get kitty in the ditch for two. Nice little port down through there.
Well, it doesn't matter about the measure, because if they get one, it's game over. Gotta be arriving. She gets the right side of that bowl. She'll get the jack through.
She's
Yeah.
under here.
So
She
take
might
the
get
measure
lucky.
out.
She might get lucky.
Oh, it's come all the way with it. Oh, what about that?
Like having a little running race against each other, weren't they?
That is stiff. So 21-7, 2 ends to go.
Yeah, Riley and Logan have
That's it.
shaken hands.
Unfortunately, so that's the end of the game. Team Gerick has come through. The first team into the semi-final in that section. You've got, they'll be playing the winner of Gilman Bremer. At the moment, the Bremer team is up by 7. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens there. Don't know what we're doing.
So if we can provide you some pictures of this other game.
Yeah, so congratulations to the Gericks making it through to the semi-final. Bit of a measure here. Whoop, whoop, getting seasick.
So they're it's a Skip's Bowl of Trent in the purple.
Yep.
So we've got a Gilman Vardy bowl there. They're measuring now.
That's a Gilman bowl because lilies are the pink.
Yep.
The stalk with the base underneath it.
Ooh.
One of them, but they can't seem to buy them anymore.
They don't make them, no.
So we've got a heavy rub on the aero bowl.
Some of their second
Now we're going to the purple bowl. It's a very heavy rub on the Gilman bowl. And we've got nothing there. Yep.
So 1 to Team Gilman. From there could have been more.
We don't know if any have been taken out.
So maybe those 3 that were off to the side there may have counted. They were in a little bundle off to the side there.
If that's the case, we've got game on.
Let's see that scoreboard. Haven't changed it yet.
And the skips have probably got the cards at the other end.
So, just interesting to see here. So, Troy's a man on a mission. He's going down to try and see if he can find out how many that was on that end.
Well, it sure is game on because that was 4 shots.
4 shots.
It is 16-19 now.
With
3 to play.
3 to play. And it looks like young Lily's dropped one on it.
That's a big 4.
Yeah, well, just make sure that it's there.
And close again, Lily.
Lovely lead up.
Go the little Osprey.
So we mentioned you'll see Lily's little brother Ashton in action tomorrow morning. So big sister's going to show him how it's done.
Always good to have an Osprey on the telly.
Good reply. Still 1 down.
Okay. So Lily needs this to hurry. Yeah, she won't like that. Disappointed in that. Great try.
So Minna Rasmussen has asked when is the first game, so it'll be 8:30. The first game in the morning. That's Australian Eastern Standard Time, Queensland time. So please adjust accordingly if you are interstate.
Thomas has just gone sailing through there, unfortunately.
We're looking at whether it's 2.
Don't know.
Trent's got the good old finger measure out.
He's not sure.
Tommy looks a bit more tired than when we saw him a couple of hours ago, Alan.
Yeah, definitely been a long day.
The boys are getting weary.
Don't worry about that score over there. They haven't changed the board. It's definitely 16-19. Oh, needs it to run. Great try.
Reece Gilman from the Marlin Coast Club there.
Yeah, I don't think Trent's going to be short to this. Don't know if he got that one away nicely. Little bro's interested.
Oh, wow.
What a shot.
That is an amazing bowl. So Reece is going to have to equal that with something just as amazing.
I think his line was good with his first. He's just a metre or 2 short.
Got a good one now, obviously, with Lily's bowl coming back through the head.
Be confident, young fella. Make sure you reach.
He's urging it. Not going to quite run it out.
Ooh.
Falls back.
Has it made it ugly for him to get through to it now?
May well have got the third shot out of that. I think he was probably 3 down. It's really hard for us to tell on these angles, but he may well have been 3 down, and he might have reduced that to 2.
Trent's a little bit wide.
Sits out Jack high, so that won't cause Reece any issues. Summing up his options here. Taking a look at both hands. He's got the thinker's pose going.
Have a chat, mate.
Max Jeffros, I would say, is probably at the back of the rink helping here.
He's just got to arrive. He's got to give himself a chance. Don't worry about being 3 down or 2 down or whatever it is. He's only got a couple of ends to go. He's already 3 behind. I like that attitude.
I think the biggest thing for the kids is, well, for any bowler really, once you've made a decision, you've got to commit to it. You've got to then put all of that other stuff out of your mind and say, right,
yep,
that's what I'm going for.
Yep.
And put all of that other stuff out of your mind and concentrate on executing.
Yeah, and it's the walk back here where he's got to be saying, hit it, whatever. Not, oh, I could go down there. What if I go this way? Like you were saying, be positive on that one shot. If you miss, bad luck.
He's decided to stay on the forehand, reaching up through the head.
It looks high.
Yeah, it needs to come back a long way, doesn't it?
Oh.
Okay, so we'll try and keep an eye on what they... Well, we've got a bowl to come yet.
If I'm Trent, I'm staying away from it. If he is one, it's good. Every time I try and keep it wide, Robbie, I end up trailing the jack.
It's like it's the old curse, isn't it? When you tell your player, take plenty of grass.
Yep.
What happens? Cut the head.
Straight in onto it.
Well, I would say that's... Well,
2.
Yeah, 2. There you go. Two is signalled. So they get 2 of that 4 back. They're not home yet, though.
No, Trent played a really good bowl, though. So 5 shots, 2 ends to play.
Yeah, Lily was in a good position when they crossed over with what she'd provided for Reece, but terrific bowl from Trent.
Yeah. Thomas. What's he got for us? Trent's thinking he's quick. Yeah, just a little bit heavy.
Those not local to the Gold Coast, we've changed rinks here, and it gives you a nice expansive view of the wonderful facilities they have here now at Helensvale. Their bowler's lounge area, function area upstairs.
Looks like they might have bingo on. Go up and have a game of bingo, Troy.
Clickety click.
Yep, 66. Good try here. Good, yeah. Good correction there. So Lily, again, you want to be arriving to this. You want your bowls up behind it.
She's done
Trent's
this well.
giving it a clap.
That is a fantastic bowl.
Yeah.
Really good. Puts them in a positive position to the head again now.
You definitely want to be reaching up to it, don't you? Give yourself that chance.
Just short of the jack there. Lily doesn't need to do a lot different here. She needs to be tighter rather than wider. She's got some results off those bowls of Tom's if she's a bit tight, or take the jack through a touch, or just draw it cold like that.
Yeah, very good. How many problems it gives Trent a good look in there.
Yeah, Tommy's loving it. He's got the arm going.
Well, Trent indicated forehand.
Yeah, I think that's what they're looking at, forehand.
Try and roll maybe Tom's bowl over. Lily's out.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of movement there from Trent. No, he's not happy. He splashed the jack.
Good shot.
Yeah.
So he's holding one there.
He's got to be very careful. There's a lot of pink bowls there. If I'm Reese, I'm not showing my cards just yet. I'm trying to get one reasonably close. Let's see what Trent does with his next two. You don't want to cover that blue one up though.
Can he sit it? Oh.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Still good. You want to be able to, if you have to, rip it out.
That's just going to sail through, so no change for Reese here. Still an opportunity to sit and stay on that bowl for 4.
Big opportunity here.
Whoop, false start. Hands a bit sweaty.
He's done a Corey Wedlock. Come on, young fella, you must reach. As long as he doesn't cover that blue one up.
I don't think he's done enough there. It's tight. It's probably their closest bowl, unless I'm reading the angle wrong. But
it's a big bowl here from Trent. He doesn't want to sail through like his last one, but he doesn't want to be short either. Big chance of young Reese to land that bowl of Trent's for a handful.
He's done it well here. Well, they're sitting together.
Thinking he's got to go the bowls. He's only got to get one, I think. He gets one, he'll get both.
Well, if he gets them both, they're going to have 4 again, aren't they? At least. This stage, 5 down with 2 to play. You got to go for it.
You go in the bowls.
Have to. And the good thing is for him is if he is a little bit wide and drifts out, he's a chance of just taking Kitty straight back himself.
It's a big chance here. Big bowl, this one. This will determine whether they play semi-finals or not. Seems to be setting up for draw.
Yeah, that looks very light.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Well, he's knocked that over.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Tommy's having a chat with Lily. Let's try and sort this out. Yep.
That's disappointing. Big opportunity there, and
They're measuring as to whether they can call the game off now, because the margin is now 6. If they get 2, it'll be 7, which will be unassailable. No. So they do survive to a final end.
yeah, a little bit disappointing that last bowl.
Yeah, that's a good coaching point for the kids. And I spoke to a couple of coaches yesterday, and they spoke about the learning experience from playing in titles like this and the importance of sitting them down and having a chat about their game and what went well and what they could do better and why they might have decided to do one thing over another. And it's like any facet of life, whether it's corporate world or sport, or that reflection on what's happened.
Yeah, the little debrief.
No, that's
Great start.
Tommy says get 6 inside that.
So Lily's going to try here.
Good bowl.
Yeah,
It's a roundabout.
definitely still needed to be behind. Thomas gets any movement on the jack, we're in trouble. Oh, does he put that in the ditch? Might have just stayed up, I think. Yeah. Lily's bowl here, pretty close.
She's definitely given this one more of a chance. Sits the bowl. Well, that's okay. That's okay. That bowl can always be set out. Important thing here is she groups them together. Can't have them spread around everywhere. She can just...
The door's still open if Lily can get one in there.
She just needs to beat that last bowl. She beats that last bowl, at the very least they're going to have 3 seconds. And then rest can go to work.
She's given it a chance.
Needs to hang around.
She's got the bowl.
Oh, wow.
What a shot, Lily.
That was an impressive bowl from Lily Vardy.
That's a great effort.
Definitely 2. Whether it's 3. Could be. Reese is probably going to need to change hand potentially. It's hard to tell on the angle there. If there's an alley around that bowl to the opposition. So Trent can make this really difficult here by drawing a howler. And it's pretty good. Reese is going to have to really sit and stay and push that bowl through the head and start again.
It is tough.
Yeah, chasing these maximum numbers, you start having to play some weird and wonderful shots, don't you? To get creative.
Yeah. If the only option now is the kill, because I can't see them getting that blue one out.
Looks like he's
winding
up.
Wish I'd have seen him do this on the last end.
Oh, He's taken both the lilies out clean as a whistle. Oh, dear. Which is what he wanted in the end previous, take the 2 out clean as a whistle.
Can't believe he didn't do that. But anyway, that happens, unfortunately. So now
It is the kill.
the kill is the only option.
You'll see the slide there in the left-hand corner. Robbie's got that reserved at 7 p.m, so he can have a little play before he goes home. He doesn't mind a slippery slide, our Robbie.
Yeah. And last time he was here, he got stuck in it.
Robbie got stuck in something. Wow. Must have been thin.
Apparently it's dark in there and he's afraid of the dark.
His miner's hat on. All right, we're going the kill. And I think it looks wide. Oh, no. Oh, goodness me. That must have been awfully close.
Wasn't much in that.
You can put it in your pocket, Trent, because she's all over. Thank you, Mother, for the rabbits.
Still one to come.
Oh, we've got one to come.
Yeah. Young fella's still got one to come.
Oh.
You don't want to give him a shoulder.
It's behind, so... Fire 3. Ooh, nearly got it.
Unlucky. So that's it. Game over.
So Bremer and Bremer fought off a
Probably 2 at the end.
storming finish from Vardy and Gilman to advance, where they will now meet Gerick and Gerick in the semi-final. So some terrific games there. Reminder, we will be broadcasting around 8:30 a.m. Queensland time with the under-15s semi-final, which will then be followed by the under-18 grand final. All the results from today available through BowlsLink. Check that out.
Yep.
Have a look at your favourite players and see how they got on.
But again, another great day of bowls down here at Club Helensvale.
Well, there we go. I think we do have a bit of bingo
Bit of
going on.
bingo up there. I might have to go up and have a look before I go home.
We've got the full house.
Yeah.
Legs
Never know.
11.
I take my mum to a game of bingo. It's normally on a Thursday, but unfortunately, the state junior titles is going to affect that day. She's going to go by herself.
Look
She
out.
might win.
Yeah, I bet she won't tell you about it.
No,
You won't be getting any of the prizes.
not at all. But once again, people, thank you very much for joining us here today on the live stream at Club Helensvale. Remember, we will be here from 8:30 tomorrow morning with our first game, first semi-final of the pairs, which will be the under-15 open pairs. It's been a great day and a privilege to bring this day to you. On behalf of everybody, the 2025 Bowls Queensland Junior State Championships proudly supported by Drake's Pride and BCIB Insurance Brokers, and proudly hosted by Club Helensvale and also Club Robina. 2 magnificent clubs here on the Gold Coast. Thank you very much to all their staff. Bowls Queensland, proudly sponsored and supported by Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, ACET Sport, J. Carroll Club Promotions and the Bioscapes Group. If you need any of those, please get in touch with them and support those that support our magnificent game. We've also got Drake's Pride. When performance and comfort matter, please, for all your bowling requirements, get in touch with Drake's Pride. Anthony down there, definitely help you out. Great man there, Lurch. Good to see. Definitely contact Drake's Pride for all your bowling requirements. Again, thank you very much for everybody joining the stream today. Another champion of our sport, Kelsey Cottrell. proud sponsors of the 2025 Queensland Junior Championship Straight Pride. So thank you very much for joining us again, one and all, from Robbie Allen, Troy Corber, and the whole Gold Coast Tweed District Media team. Thank you very much for joining us this evening, and we hope to see you all again tomorrow morning, 8:30 for our first semi-final. From everybody here, thank you very much. Enjoy your night. Happy bowling, and we'll see you in the morning.